started with the opening kickoff.
Let's get it popping.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Hey.
First down here.
So the maximum football game is right. It's free today for only PlayStation 5 users, and Steam is nice, but it's not no Madden or college football.
Makes the quick grab.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
And I like the quarterback making the decision, look, I'm going to give it, I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO, and just let my back get some positive yards. If you're getting 5+ yards, that is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The Nittany Lions are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The give to the back. Twist his way through.
Let's go.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got his man quickly. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory.
Right in there. Let's go. Nice stop back and see. Look to the back.
Don't worry about it. New set of downs. Nice execution by this offense.
First down to start the drive after the break. Motion from the offense. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Oh.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Defense didn't maintain its
Come on,
discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone.
Thank
It'll
you.
cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're going to run just about their entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on 3rd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Dances away from the heat. He finds his man. Couldn't
Let's go.
quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Good
From
shit.
the one, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Right in there, let's go.
He's gonna
Good shit.
score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Hey,
Well,
yeah.
your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Coming after it.
Oh,
Got his man downfield. And there
Good throw,
was
good throw, good throw.
lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to
Run a
get
play
him
now.
touches in this game.
I already see that.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, I underread that. I underread that. Shit, I was there.
Just
Fuck.
outside the red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22. An explosive play
Yeah, now
takes
it's
them right
definitely
outside
I'm
the
gonna
red
play
zone,
going
and they
towards
got it
the right.
1st and 10.
See that shit a mile away.
Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Thank you.
And the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other
Weak
way.
lead.
He's at
Weak
the
lead.
40. The 20.
Let's go,
Touchdown,
6-6,
Penn
baby.
State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time
First 6 on
interception
that board.
return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It
Okay.
is so
Zach gotta hold it.
Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. And the returner will be brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
Let's try it. Let's test the
Offense
water.
getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Singleton.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Finds his target down the middle. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Now on first down from the 43. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it set up on the outside. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him.
I tried to catch that.
A big gainer.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it, making him feel you.
Wants to throw on third down. Reels it in the
Let's
end
go,
zone.
Eddie.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're down by 21 points. But you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision.
Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your...
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's off to the races. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gator! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You've got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the back. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
Looking down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Florida.
Number 0 scores for the defense.
And they'll try to tack on 2. From the gun. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Running it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down.
That's the end.
changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it, and they convert. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They feed him again. Can't get him to the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Line gets set, first down. Fast motion from the offense. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Looking to throw, it's Ewers. He rifles one deep down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
And now on second down for this offense. To the ground with the back. And the defense backs him up, making the tackle in the backfield.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now improvising. Taking a shot on the first play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown time! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air, it's Ewers. Finds his big tight end. Stumbled to the ground.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on third. That's caught. It's Blue. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, look out. There he goes. Past the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man,
Cuddy, let's go.
how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me the ball right back. Let's go.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback will audible. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Blue. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Off play action on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's held. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Line getting set on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle. It's held. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And that pass intercepted. Past the 50. He is
getting fast there. My nigga's fast. Was that Golden, I think?
I love defenses.
Golden is fucking fast.
And understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Unloads to the right. And the pass hits, picked off.
Let's go. Let's freaking go.
A solid return on the pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the
Ball
ball.
right
Just
back,
don't like
cuz.
the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film,
See that corner
nice job
blitz.
in the back end, taking
See
away
that corner
all the
blitz.
throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Oh, nice spin move.
And
Let's
they
go.
finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
That's all?
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Ah, come on, man.
That
Keep your
play
fucking
just
slots.
never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
It's a bad
Okay.
sign on offense when you have
Good first
that
half.
many
Haven't
people
shown my
running
true
free
game
at
yet.
running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss.
Still haven't shown my true
All
game
kinds
yet.
of running room.
Still haven't shown my true game
He's
yet.
at the 10.
Let's go!
Texas! What a catch and run for 6.
Let's go!
And I just love the execution by this.
Let's go,
offense.
more.
Late in the half, man.
Let's
You
go,
wanna
man.
take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side.
Run.
And they do it.
Let's
They
come from the
finish
side.
with
I'm not
passing
doing.
game.
You're not ready to come and tackle me.
That
Thank
passing
God.
game
I
up,
got that.
You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they hope this
Funny,
next
boy, I see
drive
this
is
shit right
more
here.
productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there. Just
Thank
talking.
you.
And that ball is picked off.
Tommy, you too.
And
Let's
they
go.
come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Ewers. Looking
try
for
it.
the end zone. And
Out
it's
of bounds.
intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so
I had to try.
close to stopping the
I had to try,
drive
cuz.
with a
I had to
turnover
see
in the
what
end
it's going to
zone.
do.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
On second down, he'll fire.
Open.
He'll take another
Open.
shot here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Long, hard. Reeled it
And
in,
a stingy.
just made the
Let's
house
go.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little
Good
more
thing, I
help
saw
to
that.
turn that into a big
Okay, good
return.
thing, I
They'll
saw that.
march him
Stuff,
down
I saw
to
that.
29. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The DBs will back off a bit. They'll throw it on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. And he
Let's
will
go,
be
man.
out of bounds on
User.
return, so the
User.
damage is
User.
limited as we wrap up the first half. start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
Let's see.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Glad to see. Try to test the water just a smidgen. Just a little bit. Going with the white out now. I already see that.
Those two first
cover that side. There we go.
Really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the...
Can anyone catch him? Running through contact. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
He almost got in there. I like that.
Real close to the goal line there.
Never run around, ring around the road.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just bam.
Let him in shit. Come in and do what you're supposed to. It's okay. It was only one touchdown difference.
Shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it.
I
They had to have
love
something to go right.
Bama.
Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a one-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Golden. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep...
Oh, and the ball's out after that big play.
How is that a
Defense
fumble?
covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but, guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh.
Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Feeling some heat. Buying some time. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
The Tide will get the first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Going up top on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Perfect timing. Got to him right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
The quick out. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Bernard. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Slams ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Get back. You don't know me like that.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense.
Why you all on my head talking the whole bunch? I ain't trying to hit and get back, mother. You don't know me like. Get back. I came.
Can the
I
defense
saw.
stop them again
I
on
hit him
2nd
right
and
there
goal?
in the jaw.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he wanted to score.
Take the
badly,
3 points,
but the
partner.
defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
All right, let's get it. Right.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 21, Alabama 14.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Direct snap. And he touches touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just
Kick
took it
off
the
a turn for
entire
102
length
yards.
of the
Let's
field,
go.
end to end,
Let's go.
Coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge play.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting.
You, sir.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible.
Use your pick. Let's go, man. First play. GG's.
How about
GG's.
that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He's looking to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior
I gotta stop
quarterback
playing games
knows
this
better
game.
than to try that too often.
They've done a lot of really
Here
nice
we go.
things on the road in this game so far, and that's why they have the lead. But after that incompletion now, you can sense the momentum now switching back to the home team late in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's
threw it the wrong way.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Damn, I threw it the wrong
They
fucking
capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Got the quick pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go up and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man down the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
GG's, man.
And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception. takes it the other way. Running inside the 20.
Let's
And a big
go.
return.
GG's. He left.